Hi, this is Kevin Thomas, and welcome to the At Home Film Festival. And it's still October, so I'm going to continue to look at Halloween movies. I'm having an episode of instant recent classics. Now, actually, you can't be a classic and recent, like this movie, Rosemary's Baby, and all the other classics. But there are a lot of good movies that have come out in the last 5 years. So I thought I'd focus on 7 of them. So I'm going to pick movies that may not have gotten the notoriety or notice they should have. Movies that aren't campy and really bad, that are just fun, like all those Sharknado movies. I found 7 movies of quality that I'm going to share with you that could be classics in the future or classics in the making. Let's take a look at those 7 movies now, but let's forego these great classics like Rosemary's Baby and see what else we've got in store, okay? I have featured Sissy before on the program, but then it was a little harder to find. It was only on Shudder. Now it's on AMC Plus, and for a few dollars you can rent it on Amazon Prime. God, I love this movie. So it's Australian. It has this woman who has become so successful as an influencer and a healing woman. And she runs into an old friend from school that's having a hen's party, which is a bachelorette party in Australia. And secrets come out about the tragedies and the scandal and the awfulness that occurred when they were children, when Sissy here herself became ousted from the friendship group because of something that happened. Well, some of them never forgive, and Sissy never forgets. So I'll just tell you, while they're at a cabin in the woods, things happen to the people that were evil earlier. That's all I'm saying. Love this movie. Oh, I love her. Oh, and in case you recognize her, she's been in a lot of movies and plays American a lot. She was in the TV series The Bold Type. Love that show too. Oh, don't mess with Sissy. Speaking of bachelorette parties and cabins in the woods, we have Fear the Night on Paramount Plus. Oh, poor women. They go to this cabin. Of course, it's secluded, and men come there to hunt them down because they want something in the house. So they just picked the wrong weekend to go, because if these men came a different weekend, they might have gotten what's in the house. Although these men are macho jerks that think women are just little flowers, they haven't met Maggie Q before. Maggie Q is always kick-ass. I love her all the time. She helps these women fight back. They're not going down without a fight. And there are definite fights within the house. Come along and watch. I will try to get us out of a cabin in the woods theme in a minute after this movie, Sick, which you can find on Peacock. This is super relevant and current. So some friends decide to go away and hang out together during the pandemic because you have to shelter in place. So why not do it with your best friend? But before they go, we see some weird murder happen. We don't know who it is, why it happened. It's kind of like the theme of a Kevin Williamson movie who did this as well as Scream. So there's his name. So the girls think they're having a great time. They're getting random texts, and all of a sudden, who is this person? Ignore. They should not have ignored, because in the night, things will happen. People will try to get even. But why are they getting even? That's the plot twist. Watch along and find out. It's super fun. Peacock is your place. Wow. See, this wasn't a big hit, right? Ready or Not on Hulu is such a fun movie. So here we have a beautiful bride. She gets married to this opulent family that live in this big, giant house. And they have a game they like to play, like hide and seek. The trouble is, the end goal is death. Yes, death. She first thinks they're just a macabre, odd family, but people are dying at this post-wedding event. Oh no, you gotta watch it. And by the way, our bride may look lovely in white, but she will get down and fight with anybody in the dirt and the blood and the guts. Oh, wow. Really, really, really good film. The Black Phone on Stars really surprised me. I don't often see Ethan Hawke as a villain, but this was so good. It's about a young boy that gets kidnapped and locked in a room where there's a phone, The phone rings and it's from other people that have been locked in the room. Are they spirits warning him, or are the kids still alive trying to help him get out of there? Oh my God, it has such great twists in this movie. The kid should listen. The kid should always listen to the voice on the phone because it's often filled with great wisdom and help. Oh, I can't go on more because I'll give it away. I don't want to. Speaking of plot twists, The Lie on Amazon. I did not see this coming. Oh, wow. So a young woman and her friend are hanging out and their parents leave them someplace for a while. Well, when the parents come back, the friend is gone. Is she dead? Is she murdered? We will find out. But all I know, it shows what parents will go through to cover up something from their child because parents love their kids, mostly. Oh, and the twists in this surprise the crap out of me. Gotta watch it. Apartment 7A, also on Paramount Plus, actually has a connection to another classic movie, which I'm not going to give that connection away. Sometimes the posters give it away, and when you see the source material, that totally gives it away. But it's about a young dancer who injures herself, is down on her luck. She meets this sweet old couple that take her in, and they're so nice to her at first, but things turn, and oh, do they turn. Wow. It's very interesting when you learn the story and the connection to the other movie, that you will be able to kind of watch them as companion pieces because it's two stories from the same source material, but not the same story, if that makes sense. Anyway, watch Apartment 7A. Well, that's our show of the week. I hope you come back and share and comment. And did I find movies that you never heard of? That's what I always try to do. Like, here's a modern classic that I love, Megan, but everybody has seen this or heard of it. So I didn't include it, but it's still a good movie. I hope to see you next week. And until then, enjoy and scream and enjoy Halloween.